All right. All right, to bring us back, I got an anime Am I the Asshole for us today. It's been a while.
It's been a couple months.
No, I'm saying it's been a while. I mean, yeah, that, but it's been a while since we've done an anime Am I the Asshole. So I wanted to bring it back for us a little bit. So, am I the asshole for not accepting my husband's new obsession with anime? All right. When my 24 husband, me 24 female and my husband 25 male, and I first started dating, we went through all the normal discussions of our likes and dislikes. One of my strongest aversions has always been anime for a variety of reasons, which I made very capitalized clear. Obviously, it's subjective take that not everyone agrees with, but happily for me, my now husband agreed and said he hated it too. About a year into our engagement, I found him watching an anime, Attack on Titan. I was taken aback, but he said one of his best friends insisted he watch it. Wasn't one of the bad ones in quotation marks. I watched with him and agreed it wasn't so bad. Well, they ain't get there yet. But they season 1. And a couple weeks later, I found him watching another Berserk. Hopefully it wasn't the first episode. Again, he said his friends recommended it and it wasn't cringy. I tried watching but tapped out and begged him to make it the last anime he watched. He assured me he wouldn't go any further. Fast forward a couple weeks and he had not only started watching 2 more animes, but he admitted were a little cringy, but also had a self-proclaimed obsession with Berserk. Spent hundreds of dollars on Berserk books. I mean, that's 2 books, honestly, hundreds of dollars. And said he was getting a Berserk tattoo. I'm assuming it's the sacrifice tattoo. I shut down the tattoo on the grounds of that I did not want a permanent anime reference on his body, that I would have to look at it every day. He called me unreasonable, saying that I had no reason to hate anime so much. I replied that whether or not it seemed reasonable to him now didn't matter, because I made it clear how I felt from the first day together, that he's the one who stated watching that they both despised it, essentially. We're married now, and we just keep sinking more and more into anime. So it begins. He starts a new show every few weeks, even cringier ones than the last, which he admits. And all he wants to do is watch them. A big part of us spending time together after work was us hanging out and watching TV shows and movies. But now he'll hold up watching anime until bed, even when I tell him I'd like to watch something together. Every now and then it really sets me over the edge, and the argument starts again, and him saying there's no reason to hate it, and me responding with reasonable to you or not doesn't matter, because we made our feelings very clear. All we do is go in circles. My perspective, it was extremely disrespectful to him to make a hobby when he knew perfectly well how strongly I hated it, and it's even worse that he sticks to it despite the friction it's causing in our relationship. From his perspective, I don't have a real reason to hate it, so that shouldn't stop him, and I'm being a dick for continuing to bring it up. I really want to resolve this, and I need to know which one of us is the asshole. Are we both the asshole, or am I the asshole?
I think you are both the asshole. But here's the reason why I believe you're both the asshole. I think he's the asshole because this man liked anime. This man liked anime when he was lying. He lied to you. He liked anime. He probably wasn't like super deep into it. Like he probably had a couple things that he watched before, and he was like, "Oh, this is cool." But then he met you. He was like,
"Oh, people like us.
You a baddie." Okay. You don't like anime? Yeah, I don't like anime.
She has to be a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, she gotta be bad. Or she rates high on the hot crazy scale. She's one of those.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, I can give up anime for this. But then the bangers start coming out. The Attack on Titan came out. Somebody told him about Berserk. You ain't seen Berserk yet? They showed him a scene. And he's like, I can make this work. I can make this work. Let me just like slowly get into it. Let me just watch certain things that are not cringy. And maybe over time she'll just accept it.
Then she saw him watching My Hero, and she was like, "What?" No.
then she was done. But why is she the asshole? Because I kind of agree with him. Do you have a real reason of why you have this aversion to anime? Yeah. Like, is it a certain type of anime? Like anime, there's a broad genre of anime. Why would you just classify it all under one box of, oh, I just hate it? Like, what did you literally watch the first show and you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Which means you could eventually maybe like some of it.
So that tells me you got some type of trauma. You watched something that completely turns you off. Like if you saw some of the stuff that we've seen, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm not ever gonna gonna touch this. But we have years of experience knowing that anime is different depending on the genre, depending on who the audience is. We know that. But you probably saw something, you're like, yeah, this is not my cup of tea. So in my opinion, you're both the asshole. Him from hiding the fact that he loved anime, because I 100% believe he loved or liked anime before y'all met and while y'all were getting to know each other. But you, because you're not willing to like not even accept it, but be more willing to like allow him to enjoy his passion. What do you mean?
I know he's 100% he was lying, because you remember the story about when I first met my wife, right? Like when she first came over to the apartment for the first time, and like my roommate was watching 7 Deadly Sins. And she walked in, and I could see her from my bedroom into the living room. And her look on her face was like, "What are you watching?" And he was like, "Oh, 7 Deadly Sins." And she was like, "Oh." And then she like walked into the room, and I was like, "Oh, she don't like anime, but I need to keep it cool." So I put on like Law and Order or something. I don't know, something stupid. And but then after that, like I would only watch it when she was gone. And then we started getting to talking about what we like to watch. And I was like, I'm not finna lie to her at this point. I don't care no more. Like, I'd already been married once. Like, I'm not finna, like, and so I was just like, I watch anime. And she's like, oh, that's sweet. Like, have you seen the one with like the kid with the white hair? He gets like trapped in the dungeon by his people. And I'm like, do you mean Ari Futera? And she was like, yeah, I love that one. And I was like, oh, good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Right. Mm-hmm. And so he was 100% lying to her about that. I do believe they're both the asshole, because like not only did he lie about it and then he tried to hide it, but then he didn't try to hide it. He was just like, fuck it at this point. I think I bagged it, so I'm good. But she and herself, like people's hobbies can change over time. So even if he didn't like it in the beginning, say he watched it at his boy's house or something like that, like, and he was like, I actually like this. I do think he should have talked to her. Like, y'all are married. Like, or engaged, like y'all are committed, like you should at least talk to her about that, like for example, like my wife doesn't like cigars, right? She doesn't like smoke. If I wanted to get into cigar smoking, I'd probably talk to her. I'd probably be like, hey, like me and David found this really dope cigar shop in Colorado or something, like, and I really enjoy it now, like would you be okay with such and such and such and such? So, but I'm not into that. So, but because she's my wife and I respect her, I would talk to her about doing that. But at the same time, like for her, like hobbies change, and it's not a detrimental hobby. Now, I will say, and this is, godly me coming out, like if you're neglecting your wife because of it now, there's a problem. Like if you're just like, I'm not watching, I'm just going to hold up, I'm not watching anything with you, I'm just going to go off in a corner and just watch it. Like, come on, bro. Like if she is, which I'm assuming because he lied, she's a 10 out of 10, like, brother, watch like, Love Island once or twice.
Yeah, he doesn't need to hold up like as soon as he get off of work and be holed up in the room watching anime all day. Like if it needs to be some level of compromise. So he'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get off of work. I want to watch anime when I get off of work. Okay, I can understand that. If maybe a few hours I'm gonna watch anime, maybe an hour, go do some things or take care of something in the house and come back and watch another show or two, and then give your wife that intention. Like you can, if he balanced it more healthily or more healthy, then she would probably be more willing to even hear him out. But since he's like, it was complete 180 from I hate it to now I'm holding up for 4 or 5 hours after I get off work watching it, that's probably also a turn off for her. So
I think I can understand. Like, I mean, that's why usually when I text you about like zombie shows or movie or anything that I'm watching, it's usually late at night when my wife is working, because she works EMS, so 24-hour shifts. She doesn't like zombie movies. She doesn't like aliens or like super action movies. So I use that time when she's not home to watch that sort of thing. But when she is here, I don't watch it. Now, she does like anime, so I can watch anime, whenever I want, and that's not a big deal. But when it comes to like zombie stuff and stuff that she doesn't, I wait until she's at work, and then I watch it at night.
She don't mess with zombie stuff?
No, she don't like none of that.
Is the gore, the blood, the biting off flesh?
I just don't think. I think she doesn't find it cringy. She just it's the different form of cringy. So not like how this society has labeled cringy, like ew, that's just like not cancer. Cool. Yeah, it's just like
make her skin crawl.
Yeah, type of stuff. So, she just doesn't mess with that. But I mean, like when I watched The Bone Temple the other night, good lord, I didn't even want to watch that anymore. But I know she wouldn't want to watch that. So like, I take that time to watch those type of stuff. So my boy could definitely be like, oh, she's not home yet, I got an hour, I could watch 2 eps. You know what I'm saying? Like, and call it a day. It is what it is. But y'all both the assholes. So I'm all
you're both assholes. Agreed.
Both assholes.